It's science time with Mr. Smith. Today's lesson is all about light and photography. Now, you may remember from previous lessons that our eyes kind of work the same way that cameras do when it comes to light. Now, we start off with a light source, let's in this case say the sun, and it gives us white light, which is actually a combination of all the different colors combined. We don't notice that it's got all the colors unless we run it through a prism like a drop of water or something else that makes a rainbow. Alright, so when this light comes down from the sun and it hits something, say a red shirt, that shirt actually absorbs most of those colors in the light waves. It reflects red light because it's a red shirt. Now that red light will go into our eye realizes, oh, that's a red light wave, and the end result is we look at the shirt and we say, oh, it's a red shirt. And this all just works naturally. Now, there can be problems with this. For example, if we got rid of the light source, well, everything would look pretty much black because there wouldn't be any light hitting us in the eye anymore. Now, this is also why if you wear a darker color shirt on a hot day and you're going out in the sun, you're going to get all hot and sweaty because, frankly, that shirt's absorbing more light, less of it's being reflected off, so that's going to make you warmer. Now, what does this have to do with photography? I did say this was a photography lesson, not just a science lesson. Alright, well, there's different things that you can do with cameras once you understand the principles of light. For example, if your eye is behind the object and the only light source is on the other side of it, well, all that light that's bouncing off or being observed, none of that is coming over and hitting you in the eye. So that makes what's known as a silhouette. Now, silhouettes can be indoor scenes. It's actually fairly easy to make them be an indoor scene because you can control what lights are turned on and which lights aren't. However, you can also get some really nice silhouettes outside during sunrises or sunsets. Now, there's something else we can do with light, and that is light painting. Now, this is an image that was made by having the camera let light into it over a longer period of time. Now, you may have already done something similar to this, particularly around the 4th of July if you've ever played with sparklers, where I'm sure that most people who play with sparklers have gone and tried to draw something or write something when they were waving it around. This is very similar to light painting, and as a matter of fact, you could actually use a sparkler for light painting. We're not going to because our principal would be mad at us if we were setting things on fire inside the school. Now, how a camera works normally is it needs a lot of light, and if it has a lot of light, like let's say you're outside on a sunny day, it's going to take photos really, really fast because it's got all that light available to it. If you go outside at night and try to take photos, it's going to say, oh, I don't have enough light, and it's going to want you to use the built-in flash, which I highly recommend you don't do because it bleaches out all the shadows, or if you're taking a photo of something further away, well, the light isn't even going to reach the object you're trying to take a photo of, so you're going to end up with a bad photo anyway. What you can turn the flash of a camera off in most cases. And when you do that, the camera will still be able to take a photo. However, it's not going to take it as quickly as it normally would, which means you have to hold the camera pretty still. You would need a tripod or something to hold it still, otherwise everything would be all blurry. But it would still absorb enough light, let enough light in over a longer period of time to take a half-decent photo. And that's how we get light painting, because you're holding the camera still for seconds, in some cases even minutes, while you're moving a light source around, and that light source that you're moving around creates a bright line that blurs across the screen. And that's actually going to lead into a lesson that we're going to be doing soonish, and I will be talking about that in class. Alright, this has been a Tech production, and this video was made using Frames, in case you remember what that software is. It's really, really fun. Bye!